Oh, hello everyone. Well, I'm Coyote Jack and look at this one. Probably you already clicked in the thumbnail after seeing who it is. Who is that fucking piece of villain? So yeah, we have been watching all of this news with the Japanese people getting problems with all of those illegals, or should we say it? The forced cultural enrichment. We called this one out many times. It's a topic that, well, it was been very notorious. But there was not much to get into other that, well, what other countries are getting into this nonsense? Which one is participating in this madness? And, well, to the absolute surprise of no one, here we have it. So in Tokyo, we have seen videos of protests from the Japanese, well, calling out all the fucking illegals that they are want to bring in. Oh, we are going to give four cities for free and more. They're not going to stop. Even if the prime minister resigns, their goons, all of the rest of the politicians are going to keep playing by the same playbook. It's not going to stop. So it should not be surprising at this point. But why I'm bringing this up is because every single time there is one of those fucking pieces of shit, those corrupt politicians, and primarily the ones that are paying them to promote this fucking madness through the course of the world. Because let's say it for what it is, the tiny hats hate white people. Doesn't matter if they're from the US, doesn't matter if they're from Europe, doesn't matter if they are Asian, doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. They see them as just like the far left extremists, which is funny enough. Is what a coincidence, right? Since we covered what happened to Charlie Kirk, yeah, all these fucking left are there, but this is the kind of monster that keep financing these psychopaths. It's not surprise. Jorgito Soretes, and I had to say in Spanish. Yeah, so yeah, at least let's see how this one reach out the algorithm. So this individual, at every single instance that has been happening, a crime, a thing of censorship, what the LDHD TV pedophile club, what is it? The subhuman stuff. Well, they refuse to adapt, and well, you know what they end up doing is to the countries that are allowed to be in. Well, forced invasion. Yeah, this fucker has perfected what is could be defined as the modern era of invasions. Invasions and also accepting it, spinning it as is a good thing. Despite that we have seen again and again and again and again and again the cycle of fucking madness that this piece of shit has brought to every single country, every single place he has been. We have seen that, yeah, he financing judge in the US. To allow all of those DEI judges letting free these hoodwives, these nigromantes, because I don't know how else to say it. That the fucking subhuman pieces of shit that keep making crimes, and they're allowing them to be free just based on race skin. We have seen them financing all of these fucking extremist groups such as BLM, Antifa, and the Mexicans, illegals in California. We have seen them doing essentially while promoting LDHD pedophile shit into schools, institutions, college, indoctrination at college, which is the most notorious one. The college in the US are a lost cause. not also the US, also in Mexico, in Chile, Argentina, many places. They have the same fucking indoctrination now. It's because this fucker. And what else I can say to this? The reason why Japan is having so much fucking problems with those illegals, they are keep importing them to the point that they are outnumbering the populations in small cities, is because this fucking piece of shit. Yeah, but because know how this fucker plays it. So he goes with, oh, I'm going to give you money by allowing all of those subhumans to come in. You have to spin it as, well, we need to stop being racist. We need to be inclusive. And you know, the same fucking word that we have seen with movies, music, and video games. Yeah, it all comes to so older individuals, a small fraction, the microscopic fraction of the population of the world. Well, at this point, I know people are not surprised at this. This is what is happening. We have been calling this out. So Japan is going to be a lost cause at this point if they don't go the way of Nepal. Because look at this, their own Japanese politicians, they are okay with what is the modern day genocide. Yeah, this is the modern day genocide. By replacing the population of an existing nation that has lived for centuries. Nations that have prospered, evolved, and adapted by allowing in subhumans that never refuse to adapt, progress, or even coexist among each other. Well, this is how things are heading for Japan. Yeah, I had the displeasure to find this not this not surprise. It was kind of expected. So yeah, there is even if Japanese people right now at Tokyo are protesting at the fucking government's office, it's not going to make a difference. To be honest, they have to go the well of Nepal because yeah, they accepted the money. Even that, and today, all of this fucking money started, yeah, bribes. And how do you bribe someone? With money. Yeah, they sold the future of countries. Yeah, many politicians across the entire world that have been paid by George Soros. And I have to tell you this. Also, El Salvador. Yeah, the president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, despite he himself is a tiny hat from Israel, he called out these fuckers because he knew full well this piece of shit is why this small country keeps allowing this fucking extremist criminal gang member called Mara Salvatrucha for decades to roam free and commit crime statistics that surpass triple digits compared to Mexico without guns. Why? Because they tell you, oh, the criminal, they over tattooed to the face with satanic symbols of across his entire body that has ended babies, children, teenagers, women's and men's lives, are all kind of ages. They don't discriminate against being ghoulish pieces of shit, but how they allow it to happen? Oh yeah, because the mainstream media, because this is another one, the mainstream media, the legacy media that also is getting paid by this piece of shit, allowing that to coerce in social media engineering to allow this madness to happen. Well, I'm just repeating what everyone has said at this point. Japan is just in very fucking big trouble. No, they already are. But they are at the point of no return because look at this. You're just seeing one photo, but this is like the victory photo to the eyes of Jorge Soretes. Primarily because, oh yeah, I'm taking this photo just to tell you that I already conquered you behind the scenes. So every single politician at this point, they need to get rid of it. And well, if probably they need to elect new politicians through Discord, just like Nepal did, because yeah, we have seen this piece of shit that even the US said, yeah, we need to call his ass. What does it mean calling his ass? He needs to be haunted because he's a criminal. He financed extremists. He financed all of this politics. So don't bring me that shit to be needs to be called out. Governments that really wants to finally put an end to this madness, they need to start hunting down all of those James Bond villains because yeah, they have too much power and money. That needs to be seized from them because it's very obvious how have been using that money, how they have been using it over the course of all of these years. This shit, this madness started since the 80s, as people have related. Fucking Yuri Bezmenov called this shit out. So I'm going to end this. Thanks for watching and please take care.